Now everybody knows riding's all about who gets the best gas mileage, so I win. I guess this is what riding in October is going to look like. The promise of a nice day in the afternoon, but starting out in the shit. See brighter skies on the horizon. I just hope that's the direction that's heading this way. The plan today is to check out some fall colors, I guess. Doesn't look like we're going to get the best ambient lighting for that, but whatever. As long as we stay relatively dry, that's the main thing I'm after. Guess this will be the first trip across the new bridge, at least on two wheels. Oh, and you'll also notice I've got this thing out. Whoa! It's Goose Central. But yeah, this thing hasn't seen a lot of miles on it this year. So I figure why not one more fall ride for it. Get out and blow the cobwebs off it one last time before it most likely goes away for winter before long here. I have a feeling I might be the first one here today. I know one guy will definitely be running late if he shows up at all. But I have a feeling I might have raced everyone else too. First to a ride. Wow, that's new. Hey, is that a ramp left unattended? That might be useful someday. Alright, we're a little bit late getting away. Waiting for people and trying to meet with people, and the organization side of it is always tough. So we're done waiting. Basically, arrange another meet point further along the route. When we get there, if there's people waiting, fine. If not, we'll carry on. Made one more stop, picked up one more person. We'll see if we run into anyone else as the day progresses. Now that the sun's out, man, it's really got the trees lit up back here. Whether it be on a street bike or a dirt bike. I used to be back here quite often before. Barely at all now. The road quality definitely takes a dip after you pass Dawson and Tower Road. Check out the lookout today. Today's the day to do it. To say that the road leading into here sucks is a major understatement, but it's not really long, so we'll deal with it. Oh, well, here, sort yourself out. See, I backed in, it worked out okay, but where you guys didn't back in, it just ended up doing the same thing.
Everybody's getting their angles. Want me to move?
You can if you want, it doesn't matter. Or just sit still.
Get the fuck out of the way, how's that? Lights are on.
There.
Panoramic. I got you.
This would be the place to do it. Well, new pavement is always nice to see. That explains a lot of these trucks running around. As long as there's some turns involved, I can keep them in sight. Okay, take your breath, little girl. My fuel range dropped like 100 kilometers. I'm sure it'll rebound a little bit, but construction, come on. Oh, it's out there. Not that it matters, there's cars in front of us. Plenty of the Parks Canada dicks out too. Buddy in this car must have seen us behind him and decided he's gonna, you know, give us a little bit of fun up here anyway, while struggling to keep it in a lane. So this is it. They paved the old Chevy road. They didn't do a great job of it, but here it is. I'm hoping they decided, you know, we're just going to throw down whatever on this for surfacing, just to get it open. Hopefully in time they come back and make it good. It's like they threw a layer of tar down on top of a dirt road. But, you know, I'm doing 115 kilometers an hour on a street bike, so it's definitely better than the dirt road that was here before. As soon as we get into the park, Vinny wants me to lead on this thing. He pulled over fiddling with his phone here. I'm trying to watch for those guys to catch up now. Waved me ahead, but then he never took off. The first time going through the park in this direction on a bike. Came through this way once, but it was Tracy's terrain before she bought it. Just had it out for a test drive. Oh, there's Vinny. Nice ocean views here. The road surface is so questionable. Here comes the traffic. We got so lucky here last weekend, there was like zero traffic, or at least very manageable traffic. I think we passed this guy multiple times today. Only so much power on tap, you certainly don't got to worry about grabbing a fistful of throttle out of a turn. gotta keep reminding yourself that the road looks dirty as hell, but it's not nearly as bad as it looks. Probably the most wear the edges of these tires have seen so far. Gotta ease up a little bit around the lookouts. You never know who's coming or going. I think we're getting close to the toll booth. We will sit right here and wait. Whew, that was fun. Here's a first. We're gonna run right back through, turn around and come back the way we came. Hell of a view through here. That'd be the day I wave to a slingshot. Come on now. Jeez, man, keep it on the road. Like this bike and this road were designed for one another. Traffic is a much bigger issue this time around. Sucks because with this exhaust on this bike, I come through here making a ton of noise. It gets everyone's heads turning and thinking that I'm just like flying. When realistically it's not that fast. Well, I think that's the bulk of the fun stuff. Faster sweepers out through here, but that's not really where this thing shines. Lots and lots of bikes out today. Had to pull over for a battery swap and open some vents. It's getting a little too warm. That is not a bad problem to have mid-October. Less effort that way.
Looks like they're working on it now. Last time I was through here was rough.
Yeah. This guy on the trail, I remember the dog kennel. I'm sure the dogs are fine when they're like that in the box, but man, I don't know. Couldn't imagine. The dogs always ride in the truck with me. Like, see, he's up and he's down, he can't get comfortable, he's stressed out. I don't like that. This road. This has quickly become my favorite road in the area. The park is fun and all, but the road surface isn't great and there's a ton of traffic. This one's just really winding up and down, and it's lots of fun. Crazy. Probably 7 or 8 years ago to the day, myself and a friend of mine came through here on our dual sports heading down to Martin Head, and 90% of this road wasn't paved. We were saying, you know, imagine if they paved this road, how much fun it would be on a street bike. Well, here we are. A lot of guys up there on four-wheelers and side-by-sides today, probably. I think that is one of the look-off spots. That's amazing up there. Really cool view up there. You know, now that I think about it, this is probably the first real ride I've had this out and really worked it since I did the clutch work. So if there was a question about whether or not this clutch fix worked, I think we can put that to rest. It works. How much longevity I'll get out of, you know, what remains of the clutch is yet to be seen, but it grips, that's for sure. Now we'll go find a spot to have a little break and come up with a direction to find our way home. Now everybody knows riding's all about who gets the best gas mileage, so I win. On 300 kilometers for the day. I'm sure this bike only has about 400 kilometers on it all year. The long, faster sweepers, I don't bother ringing this thing's neck through. Just no point working it that hard for, you know, a turn or two. The tighter stuff is so much more fun with it. Ah, Fundy, I'm so glad they paved that section.
Oh yeah? I'll stop at Kelly's Bake Shop and take a break then.
One last break before heading home. But he probably seen me back out of it and just went by me, but this is why I was backing out of it. I seen these guys coming. Not so lucky on the way home for traffic. Came through here earlier, it was wide open, but I'm sure the old girl is happy we met some cars. The only way to make these turns fun is flat out, so. Well, I imagine our whole ride home is going to be like this. The day's coming to an end, everybody's out for their holiday Monday drive, so everybody's got to get home now. The road is just going to be jammed up. Sometimes I don't mind when there's a bit of traffic you gotta pass, but I'm not on the best bike for that right now.